Hi, Ms. Tolley's class. It was very good hearing from you, and I'm very, very honored that you decided to reach out with some very good questions. I'm just up here in Alaska now with my handy cane and went out here in the snow in order to answer your questions. First one we have is, how old was I when I lost my sight? I was 22 years old. I'm 30 now, although when I shave, I look about 12. But it's been about 8 or 9 years now since my eyes kicked in, and what happened is within 2 weeks I was able to drive and do all those fun things. Then all of a sudden my eyes got really blurry, and then all of a sudden I was legally blind, and it was a good idea for me to use the sunglasses and the cane a lot. So great first question. Your next question was, do I have a service dog? And sadly, no, I don't. I work at an army base where I have to have really long hours sometimes, and I'm always in the gym as well, so I don't feel ready to give a really good life to a service dog yet. But what I do hope to have down the line is a miniature dwarf horse. They're about this big and look like a little stuffed animal, and I'm gonna be able to carry it around, and it's gonna be able to help me around, and that's kind of the dream down the line. Your third question was, have I met other visually impaired people or athletes? And actually, yes, I have met a ton of them now. So growing up, I had an uncle who had the same disease as me. So I knew him a little bit. We didn't get to visit very much. But now that I'm involved with owning a business for visually impaired people and helping them build up their fitness capabilities, I've met a ton of them. I'm actually going to go down to St. Louis to work with a group of 16 to 22-year-old visually impaired people and get them really good at fitness things in June. And I'm hoping to work with a lot more people throughout the year. Next question is, do I read Braille? And I did work on that for a little bit. We didn't know how far my eye disease was going to progress and how bad my sight was going to get. But since I still see a little bit of blurs and stuff, I'm able to use my phone really, really close to my face. So I'll actually blow it up to 500% and put it about that close to my face to be able to kind of read a few letters at a time and scroll through slowly. And I started relying on that and my voice being able to do text to voice a little bit as well. So I didn't completely learn Braille. How I did learn it though enough was to be able to use an elevator when I was at school in Chicago. So I would get in there and I'd try to be polite and slowly figure out the level that they were trying to get to and hit that floor button. But I realized the letters were right there and they were bumpy too, so I just felt those and went with that and forgot all my Braille. So I just want to thank you guys again for asking such good questions and learning all about people with disabilities. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out, and I hope that you've enjoyed this experience as much as I have. And I almost forgot, I sent Mrs. Vandermeer's class a video of the reindeer up here, so I figured I should probably do that for you guys too. So here it is.
Great! See, wasn't that fun? Yeah.